Good morning, everybody. Hope you've had a good week, and I appreciate you being here today. If you want to follow along, we'll be in the third chapter of James, and again, as I warned you, he's going from preaching to meddling as he talks about our tongue and how we use it. And he's going to give us a couple examples today of the danger of the tongue, of the power of the tongue. Would actually, I guess, be a better way to define this, and again, why we need to be so careful with it. And let's just look at these verses, beginning in verse 3 of chapter 3. He says, "Behold, we uh, we put bits in the horses' mouths that they may obey us, and we turn about their whole body. Behold also the ships, which though they be so great, are driven of fierce winds, yet they are turned about with a very small helm, whithersoever the governor listeth. Even so, the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth." And so he compares the tongue to the strength of two things here. One is the bit, the bridle in the mouth of a horse. Now, I admit this is not my strong suit. I don't know much about horses, don't know much about riding horses, but I do kind of understand the image because I have seen horses. And I think most of us do. That huge, powerful beast, again, an animal that is so strong, we define power by that. We talk about something having so many horsepower. Something that strong, that powerful, is controlled by that little tiny piece that is put in their mouth. Pull it and they turn, pull it and they stop. It controls that powerful, great animal. And then he says the other example, he says, is a huge ship. And you take a huge ship, and percentage wise of that ship, a relatively small piece of that ship, can turn that ship around. Even he says in a great storm, that little rudder on the back of that ship will control the direction of that ship. And then he says the tongue is the same way. Even so, the tongue. The tongue makes up what 1% of the human body, very small piece, but its power is great. He says it can do some great things. It can do some great things. It can do some dangerous things. It can boast. It can brag. It can lie. It can gossip. It can tear down. It can destroy. He says a tongue is a huge, even though it's a small part of the human body. He says he reminds us of the danger that can be found there. He says just like a little fire. He says it can spread and cause huge problems for us. And so we have to be in control of that. The tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and it is set on fire of hell. He says that tongue can be set a huge issue, be a huge problem for us. And so we have to be in control of the tongue, not the tongue in control of us. And so that's a powerful warning for us. We have all learned that, unfortunately, probably in painful ways. What we have had words, others words who have hurt us, and if you've lived very long at all, you know that we've all said things that we regretted, that caused trouble and problems in our relationships, in our homes, in the workplace. The tongue is a dangerous, dangerous piece of the body that we have to control it, not let it control us. Think about that today. Be careful what you say. Little words, very few words, can do great damage. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.